Hello everybody, it's Atomic Yeti and welcome to my new Let's Play of Pokémon Emerald version. But not just any old Pokémon Emerald version, no. Pokémon Emerald Nuzlocke Randomizer edition. So, what a Nuzlocke is, I will explain as, well, Professor Birch, Hoenn's regional professor, explains his own little nonsense. I'll explain what a Nuzlocke is. A Nuzlocke is a challenge run for Pokémon. There are 3 rules that you really have to sort of abide by. The first one being is, I can only catch the first Pokemon on a route. If I fail to catch that, I cannot catch anything else until the next new route I come across. So I can't sort of go from one route to another, nothing like that. It has to be a new area for me to catch something. Second rule is that I have to nickname everything. Now this then helps me build a stronger bond between myself and my Pokemon. Because when Rule 3 happens, it's devastating. And what Rule 3 is if a Pokemon faints, it is no longer usable in battle. You can't use it for HMs or anything like that. It is dead. Now some people like to release them, some people like to box them. Personally, I like to box it so that I sort of have a record then, as such. That they're there, rather than just sort of throwing or completely throwing away what was so hard worked for. But as for the randomizer side of things, this is where things get pretty interesting. I mean, the challenge run itself is quite interesting, but the randomizer part is, well, as you'd expect, the wild Pokemon in the game have been completely randomized. So in this first patch of grass to the north, when I set out, I could come across a legendary Pokemon. I could come across, well, my own starter. I think that is possible. But on top of that, I have also randomized the starter Pokemon. So when we get the chance to select our Pokemon, I have no idea who I'm going to be getting. And I'm probably setting myself up for something, well, probably quite terrible. There we go, that's the time. Yeah, so we've moved into our new house in Little Root with our mother. Not even paying attention, Mum, sorry. So yeah, all Pokemon that we see in the wild are going to be random. As you can tell, as I said, in the wild they're random. The trainers Pokemon and the gym leaders and all such are exactly the same as they would be normally. So yeah, it can lead for quite an interesting little challenge, little playthrough. So hopefully this is going to be quite fun. Nuzlockes can end quite abruptly as well. If all of your Pokemon in your party faint, you can consider that game over. You can head back to a PC and take some out and make a new team. It's completely up to the player. And to start out, I'm going to steal this Pokemon. Obviously, I can't do that. That's May's Pokemon. Blah-de-blah, I don't care. Yep, of course we can be friends. Now get out of my way, I want my Pokemon. So yeah, Nuzlocke challenges can be quite difficult. There are, like I've stated, there are the 3 rules, but if you really wanted to, you can add to them. You can make it as hard as you want, you can make it easy if you want. But those 3 rules have sort of got to be in place in some manner. And there's Professor Birch being chased by a rascally Zigzagoon. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, hopefully we've got something good. Entei, Swellow, and a Zangoose. Oh, I don't really want to take Entei. I feel that's kind of cheap, taking a legendary. I'm not saying of anyone who takes one is cheap, but I'm just saying I don't really want to use one myself. Swellow or Zangoose? I'm gonna go with Zangoose. Reason being as well that Swellow is already fully evolved. You know, I'm not gonna get too much out of it as such. You know, I like Zangoose. Luckily, Zangoose starts with some attacking moves. Wow! Down in one. But what was I saying? Yeah, I don't even remember now. That just completely threw me. Oh god. Oh yeah, some Pokemon actually start with moves that are just like Growl, Charm, you know, non-attacking. Or they can be the completely opposite side and have moves like Explosion, where they kill themselves, and obviously that is the shortest, the shortest Nuzlocke run possible. Now, I'm not sure what I want to name Zangoose here. You know, I think with that display of raw power, I think he is going to have to be called Lethal. Because he really is lethal. Okay, so we're going to go see May now and hopefully wreck her shit. Let's have a quick look at Lethal. So he can't be poisoned. It's got Scratch and Lair. Obviously, oh yeah, we've got contest moves as well there, which I don't think we actually saw them in Fire Red. Oh, blimey, yeah, because of course, you know, over a year ago I set out with, you know, let's playing Pokemon Fire Red. Wow, okay. So we're going to see a Pokemon? We are. And if we had Pokeballs, this would be the Pokemon that we would be first trying to catch. Which are far-fetched. Not too great, honestly, but, you know, in term when you're doing a Nuzlocke, you got to catch what you really have to. You don't get a choice in the matter. Because if I was to lose Lethal at any point, no, God forbid, I'd hate that. I want to have a quick look at him again. What is his attack stat? The highest of... Oh, he's got good speed as well. Man, Lethal is going to just tear things up. It's great. Oh, and here we actually have the region's follow me person. Kind of tells you about stuff. All he's going to do is tell you about the Pokemon market, and he's going to give us a potion. Nice, nice. Yeah, as I was saying, in a Nuzlocke, you can't really be too picky about what what you're going to be catching. You know, you've just got to catch what's offered to you. Really, you know, you can't say, "Nah, I don't like that." I mean, sure, catch things that. Yeah, like I say, sure. If you suddenly end up with like all water type Pokemon, I'd probably be fine with saying. No, you're okay. You can keep your water types if it was just giving me all those. But anyway, gonna fight May here. Now May takes the role of the rival in this game. Whereas normally you would have, you'd be able to name your rival. Here you can't. Oh my god, a critical hit, Lethal! You are just so deadly. It is crazy. You're amazing! Wow. Oh man, Lethal, you are fantastic. So yeah, that's May defeated in one hit as well. Oh god. So yeah, May takes us back to the lab. Well, she heads off and we head back to the lab. Oh man, this could either go really well or really badly. When we try and catch Pokemon, Lethal might even just be killing them in one hit. Oh wow, this is just fantastic though. So yeah, as I've said, I don't know if I've said or not, this is probably me thinking about saying it, but I've done Nuzlocks in the past, which is funny because I actually did a Nuzlocke of Emeralds a couple months back now. I don't know how long ago it was quite a while, but beforehand, I never really liked Hoenn. I did not like Hoenn at all. It was not my favourite place. Hoenn and Sinnoh were probably tied for least favourite. But I went through doing Nuzlocke on both games, in fact, and I don't think I was successful on Diamond. I was successful. No, I got to the very end on before. But it changed. Something changed me, and I really did like. I did like. The regions afterwards. I suppose it was more like the adventure, the the experience of the Nuzlocke itself that sort of changed my mind on these things. And anyway, I'm not saying that Hoenn's a bad region. It just wasn't one that I necessarily liked, because I never owned Ruby or Sapphire before. Now, they weren't games I had. I borrowed them off of a friend, but you know, I didn't spend all that time with them. Whereas, you know, with Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, I had, and you know, I didn't like them as much. Anyway, let's see what Pokemon we can find for our first route. Come on, give me something good. Oh my god. Oh, well. There's a legendary for you. And like I said, you can't be picky with it. Oh god, but it's a legendary. This might actually be quite hard to catch. Never mind. Oh, this is crazy. So we got Suicune. I never know. This is the one Pokemon I never know how to pronounce his name. Okay, now we got to think of a name for it. Oh wow, well we've just caught Suicune, bloody whatever. But I've named him Drench. We've got Bite and Leer, and then we've obviously got Lethal. Crazy stuff, man. And Lethal is just tearing everything up. And then we've just got a legendary Pokemon. And this is one of the funny things about randomizers. You can just end up with like loads of legendary Pokemon. I mean, okay, I could have picked Entei at the start, but I didn't. You know, so maybe I went back on my word a little bit, saying about how I've grabbed a a legendary Pokemon there. But I mean, now that was to catch. That wasn't like to start out with. That's a little different. So let's see what we can catch on this route now. Where we got Metapod. Okay. From a legendary to a Metapod. You know, you can't really scoff at it. Metapods are pretty good. I mean, I like Butterfree. Just please don't be using Harden all the time. Well, I mean, it only can use Harden, but at least let me hurry up and catch you. Oh, that was good. Let me try a Pokeball now. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Caught! Caught! Yeah! See, already I'm up to 3 Pokemon. Absolutely fantastic. Give a nickname to Metapod. Well, I have to. So Sophie has joined the team. Okay, and let's move. Oh, I don't know about him actually. I think I'm actually gonna stop for now, and I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding, like level up Sophie and Drench, and you know, just get them to like a respectable level. And that way then we can sort of move on. Anyway, I've been a Tommy Yeti. Thank you all for watching so far. Hopefully we have so much more fun in the future. Anyway, I'll see you guys all next time. I'll see all you... What's my outro? What do I normally do? I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, bye bye, bye bye.